Sean Duffy, the gentleman on the right-hand side of the screen. Do you think the president will bail out New York City?
He's going to try, Stuart, no doubt. But New York could bail itself out. I mean, they're a sanctuary city. It's a policy that doesn't work, and they won't change course. And again, the reason they can do this, Stuart, is the rich liberals of New York love this policy, but they get themselves separated from the consequences of the policy. All the migrants go to poor communities, poor neighborhoods. They're not sitting in the rich neighborhoods of New York City. As long as the rich people would say enough of the policy, you would see Eric Adams and Joe Biden change course. They're unwilling to do that right now because they don't live with the policies that they promote.
You know that Mayor Adams wants every agency in the city to cut their budgets by 5%. He's doing this to pay for the migrant crisis. But this will affect the police, firefighters, the schools, education. They're already in crisis. The migrants in New York are making the problem far worse. And I think that's developing to a national problem for this president.
Well, and it's the stupidity of that policy as well. Again, you could say we're not going to be a sanctuary city. This idea that we thought was great to open our borders and let anyone who wants come into our community, our state, our country, it doesn't work. So let's reverse course and try to stem the flow and put pressure on our party to secure the border. They're not willing to do that. Instead, they're going to cut their budgets. I think, though, if you're in Texas, if you're in Arizona, the policy that actually works is the only policy that works is send the migrants to these sanctuary cities and sanctuary states. Flood them with the people that they've asked to come into the country. And when that happens, all of a sudden, they get really uncomfortable. They don't actually like it. They can't afford it. Well, Arizona and Texas, they've been living with the consequences of Joe Biden's open border. When you share in the pain, all of a sudden, they start to squeal, they start to squirm, they start to cut their budgets. And in the end, I think what you're going to see when services are rolled back, by the way, services being rolled back, even AOC now in New York is saying, well, maybe this policy doesn't work because her constituents are angry that services are going away, that there's less resources for the poor because they're going to migrants. People who don't pay taxes, who don't have a history in the country, are taking up the resources that normally the poor and unfortunate people have in her community, as well as the police force, the fire department. And so I think the only strategy, keep sending migrants to these communities, and hopefully Mayor Adams and others will get some common sense and go, hey, Joe, enough, stop, seal the border. We can't deal with this any longer.
I doubt that will ever happen, but I'd like to see it. Sean Duffy, thanks for being with us. Good stuff. Thanks a lot, Sean. See you later.
Thanks, George.